Here is how to recreate your reality by using negative emotions and becoming aware of negative emotion and understanding why they're popping up and understanding the underlying limiting belief that is causing those negative emotions, and being able to then go in, shift those limiting beliefs, in turn will create new positive emotions, and in turn creates an energy, and it's manifested back to us in our reality. Okay, because we're always manifesting based on our internal world, what we are believing to be true, our inner beliefs, what we're thinking, what we're feeling is manifested back to us. Okay, it is a mirror, it's a reflection of our internal world. Okay, so like I said, those negative beliefs that pop up, use it as a tool. Okay, we are not stuck in that. Sometimes we feel so deeply that we're stuck in that reality. Guess what? We're not stuck in that reality. You can shift your reality at any moment by shifting those beliefs. Okay, so we have to go inward, dig deep when a negative emotion pops up. What is triggering me to feel this negative emotion? Think about what you're believing to be true that is correlated with that emotion, okay? Say you are rejected by someone, okay? You have this attachment to it because you are not feeling worthy or chosen or good enough. That is the internal belief. And that's what is making us feel upset about it or angry or resentful or whatever it might be. Okay, it's having an attachment to it based on this internal belief. Okay, and we're seeking validation for that person to choose us in order to feel chosen, worthy, good enough, and X, Y, and Z. Okay, and in order to shift this, use that negative emotion and then go inward and say, well, why am I feeling that way? I'm feeling not good enough. I'm feeling not chosen. I'm feeling not worthy. And redirect it. No, I am good enough. I am worthy. I am chosen. But you have to feel it within yourself. And you're validating yourself that you don't need that person to choose you, okay? And in turn, when you choose yourself and when you feel chosen within yourself, guess what? That person will mirror that back to you, okay? So it will shift, but it's releasing that attachment to it, letting it go, knowing it does not define you and you don't have to identify with that story, with that version of you. You can identify differently, okay? And this is why it's important to be aware of when things pop up for you. I'm triggered because I'm feeling this negative emotion, this negative attachment because of my limiting beliefs. So there's layers to this. Digging deep into our limiting beliefs and understanding where they're coming from, letting them go, knowing we don't have to identify with that story or that version of ourselves. And we can let that version of ourselves go and say, no, I am stepping into my new reality by creating what I desire within myself, okay? Those beliefs within yourself, create it there internally and let go of the attachment for anything to change outside of you, okay? The key here is change inside of you. And your 3D reality, what's outside of you, will shift to meet you there. Because if it's a mirror and it's a reflection, there is nothing to change but here. Okay? We can't change somebody or externally outside of us. We have to change within. And until we fully believe in it and assume it and continue to say, nope, I'm choosing to think differently, believe differently, and feel differently. And I know everything will catch up to me. And I know things will shift on the outside of me, okay? And let go of checking your reality for evidence, because again, that's trying to seek validation outside of you. It doesn't matter what is happening around you. The key is what is happening inside of you, okay? So in order to shift subconscious limiting beliefs, you can use negative emotions when they pop up. I am feeling this because I have this internal belief. What is that internal belief? And how can I shift it to a new positive, empowering belief and validate myself within and create it internally in order to shift things I want to shift on the outside of me, okay? Coming back to ourselves, coming into ourselves, understanding we are not negative thoughts, we are not negative emotions, we are none of that. We don't have to identify with it. Let it go. Recreate it. Hold your power, sink into that power, and change it within.